Paddy Pimblett, a renowned MMA star, has faced several controversies throughout his career. Here are some of the most notable incidents. Feud with Ariel Helwani. In December 2022, Paddy Pimblett found himself at the center of a heated dispute with renowned MMA journalist Ariel Helwani. During a podcast with UFC president Dana White, Pimblett openly criticized Helwani, accusing him of lacking journalistic integrity and arguing that media figures should compensate fighters for interviews. His comments sparked a strong reaction from Helwani, who publicly defended himself, refuting Pimblett's claims and providing evidence to counter the accusations. The exchange quickly escalated into a highly publicized feud, drawing significant attention from the MMA community and further fueling ongoing debates about fighter-media relationships. Controversial victory over Jared Gordon. At UFC 282 in December 2022, Paddy Pimblett claimed a unanimous decision win against Jared Gordon in a bout that immediately sparked debate. Many fans, analysts, and fighters believed Gordon had done enough to secure the victory, leading to widespread criticism of the judge's decision. Despite the controversy, Pimblett remained adamant that he had won convincingly, brushing off the backlash during his post-fight interview. His confident dismissal of the dispute only intensified the criticism, with many accusing him of failing to acknowledge what they saw as a questionable judging outcome. The fight remains one of the most debated decisions in his career. Weight fluctuations and criticism. Paddy Pimblett has drawn significant attention for his drastic weight fluctuations between fights, often ballooning to nearly 200 pounds, far above his lightweight fighting limit of 155 pounds. His well-documented habit of indulging in excessive post-fight eating has sparked widespread debate within the MMA community. While some fans see it as part of his charismatic and carefree persona, others, including nutritionists and fellow fighters, have raised concerns about the long-term health risks associated with extreme weight cycling. Critics argue that such fluctuations could lead to serious issues, including metabolic damage, increased risk of injury, and potential eating disorders. Additionally, the intense weight cuts required to return to competition shape have fueled discussions about the dangers of severe dehydration and its impact on fighter performance. Despite the scrutiny, Pimblett has consistently downplayed concerns, insisting that his weight management approach does not negatively affect his ability to compete at the highest level. Accusations of favoritism in the UFC. Paddy Pimblett has faced criticism from fellow fighters who believe his rapid rise in the UFC is not solely based on merit, but rather on promotional favoritism. One of the most vocal critics, veteran fighter Bobby Green, openly accused the UFC of giving Pimblett special treatment, suggesting that the organization handpicked favorable matchups to build his star power, rather than having him earn his way through the toughest competition. Green and others argue that Pimblett has yet to face truly elite opposition, and that his promotional push is driven more by his marketability and charismatic personality than his actual in-cage performances. This debate has fueled ongoing discussions in the MMA community about the UFC's role in fighter promotion, matchmaking, and whether certain athletes receive an easier path to stardom based on their entertainment value rather than pure fighting ability. Despite the accusations, Pimblett has dismissed the criticism, maintaining that he has earned his place through hard work and dedication. Paddy Pimblett's approach to mental health advocacy. Pimblett has been an outspoken advocate for mental health awareness, using his platform to encourage open conversations about the struggles many people, including fighters, face. His emotional post-fight speech following a UFC victory, where he urged men to speak up rather than suffer in silence, was widely praised and resonated with fans around the world. However, despite his advocacy, Pimblett has also faced criticism and backlash. After opening up about his personal experiences, he encountered negative comments online, which he found disheartening. Some critics questioned the sincerity of his message, while others accused him of not always practicing what he preaches, pointing to moments where he engaged in online feuds or dismissive remarks. Despite this, Pimblett has continued to emphasize the importance of mental health awareness, insisting that his message remains genuine and that the negativity he receives only reinforces the need for open dialogue on the subject. Alleged bullying incident. Paddy Pimblett found himself at the center of controversy when a video surfaced showing him putting a fellow fighter in a chokehold during a training session. The footage, which quickly went viral, appeared to show Pimblett refusing to release the submission even after his training partner tapped out, a fundamental sign in combat sports that signals an opponent has conceded. His reluctance to let go escalated tensions in the gym, nearly sparking a physical altercation. Critics were quick to label his actions as unsportsmanlike and even accused him of bullying, arguing that such behavior was reckless and showed a lack of respect for training partners. Supporters, however, defended Pimblett, suggesting that the clip may have been taken out of context or exaggerated. The incident ignited debates within the MMA community about gym etiquette, fighter responsibility, and the fine line between competitive intensity and outright misconduct in training environments. Pimblett later addressed the controversy, downplaying the situation and insisting that there was no malicious intent behind his actions. Public backlash and mental health struggles. Paddy Pimblett's meteoric rise in the UFC took a difficult turn following two highly publicized controversies. His disputed victory over Jared Gordon at UFC 282 and his heated feud with MMA journalist Ariel Helwani. The controversial decision in his fight against Gordon led to widespread criticism, with many in the MMA community believing he had been gifted an undeserved win. His dismissive attitude toward the backlash only fueled further scrutiny. Around the same time, his public dispute with Helwani also drew negative attention, as many sided with the journalist and saw Pimblett's comments as unjustified and disrespectful. As a result, Pimblett faced a significant drop in popularity, with once supportive fans turning against him. Online criticism and harassment escalated, with social media flooded with negative comments, questioning his character and credibility. This wave of backlash took a toll on Pimblett, who later admitted that the negativity affected him on a personal level, leading to struggles with his mental health. Despite the adversity, he has continued to advocate for mental health awareness, acknowledging the challenges of dealing with public scrutiny while encouraging others to seek help when facing similar struggles. These incidents have contributed to the complex and often contentious public perception of Paddy Pimblett within the MMA community.